Now, tomorrow marks 50 years since viewers first met a very grumpy hotelier called Basil in Fawlty Towers. And half a century on, it's still going strong with a stage show inspired by the series.
And who better to tell Angelica Bell all about the real-life inspiration for the legendary character than the star of the show himself?
The instantly recognisable tones of John Cleese's Basil Fawlty in Fawlty Towers.
This is it! I'm going to give you a damn good thrashing!
Now the successful West End show, Fawlty Towers the Play, is going on tour, recreating some of the classic moments from the sitcom.
Did you call the police yesterday?
Excuse me, I'm just trying to take a telephone call.
I just think it's one of the funniest comedies ever made.
The dishes in the kitchen and Sybil, she was so like, oh.
Every line either sets the plot forward or is a belly laugh.
The first episode aired on the 19th of September 1975, 50 years ago.
There is too much butter on those trays.
No, senor. What? Not on those trays. No, sir. Uno, dos, tres.
Created by the TV show's writer and star John Cleese and his then-wife Connie Booth.
Sorry, wrong.
Where better to chat with Basil himself than on the set of the stage show and to find out about the real-life inspiration for Basil's character.
I want to know about Basil, the person you vaguely based that character on. He was a hotelier.
We arrived at the hotel and he was the most gloriously rude man. He was at the reception desk on his own, staring into space. And then he saw me and immediately pretended he was very busy so he didn't have to deal with me.
I'd like one moment, please.
I stood at the reception and he went on like this. He must have known I was there.
Yeah.
And eventually I said, and he said, oh, what? Wonderful way to run a hotel, you know.
There.
People said, well, are you like Basil? And I said, well, if I wasn't a bit like Basil, I couldn't play him. But I have other redeeming features.
I actually wanted to read something to you. This was from the comedy script editor of Light Entertainment of Television. Subject, Fawlty Towers. I'm afraid I thought this one as dire as its title.
Yes.
A collection of cliches and stock characters which I can't see being anything but a disaster.
And what I love it is that was written by the guy whose job it was in life to assess comedy scripts.
But of course it did get commissioned, ran for 12 episodes and earned its place in the British comedy history books.
Best scene in Fawlty Towers, in your opinion?
There's the moment when Basil offers the food inspector the rat.
Biscuits.
The rat had a movable head, and Connie was able to turn the rod. The moment when the rat looks at him, I think, is one of the funniest things.
Do you have any catchphrases that you regret ever coming up with because they keep being repeated back at you?
I mean, I was in a hotel in Hamburg, and I was talking to the concierge, and suddenly a big German businessman shouted at me, "Hey, John, don't mention the war, huh?" And the whole lobby exploded into laughter.
This scene from episode 6 of Fawlty Towers is a classic. Recreating it in the theatre show is actor Danny Bain.
Look at that. That is That's really good.
We've had a couple of sort of just short sessions of, you know, comedy masterclassy stuff, really.
Just take a pause there, not there, there. And that kind of thing makes all the difference.
Do you know what? If I were a betting man, I'd say that in 50 years' time, we're still going to be talking about Basil, Sybil,
and the antics at Fawlty Towers.
Love that. Thank you, Angelica. And Fawlty Towers the Play begins a 10-month UK tour on the 30th of September. And John's new book, celebrating 50 years of Fawlty Towers, Faults and All, is published on October the 9th.